Thank you so much for taking this class. And today we are just having an introduction to Git and GitHub. And it's going to be a short class because I would like you to download these tools and create also account to GitHub so that we can be together in this journey. And I'll take you through the process of downloading Git and GitHub. And before that, we're also going to take an introduction of what it is all about. So on the screen, I am in the website of Git. Let's talk about what Git is all about. And you can see on this website, it does also have a book saying Pro Git that you can download on Amazon, and also you can actually read it online for free. But however, I will take you through this journey as someone who doesn't know what Git is all about. So I will teach you as you don't know anything about this. So first of all, as the website suggests, saying Git is a free open source distributed version control system designed to handle, it is designed to handle everything from small to very large projects with speed and efficiency. However, let me tell you something about it. You have seen this thing. This is also if you are working maybe in a company or you are applying for a job in any company that has maybe version control systems in their architecture, they will tell you that you need to know Git, you need to know GitHub. And if you know these things, I'm telling you, you have 50% chances, you have increased your chances to 50% of working at a developer or IT company. So to my side, I define Git as a memory card. I don't know if you can remember very well. PlayStation, I think PlayStation 1 and 2. These PlayStations, they did not have in-house memory, but they had these cartridges. We call them memory cards, but they are like cartridges. These cartridges, they were memory cards to store the gameplay of any game that you are playing. So it's the same like my memory card omwe ali mu phone mwanu. My memory card amene ajawo, they keep songs. Why do they keep songs? If you want to you want to listen to that song again in the near future, you have it in your phone. So Git is just a memory card for your code that you are writing. So for example, if I'm writing maybe a code for information management system, but it's in my trials, I don't want to lose it or to delete it anyhow. I can install Git in my system, and by that, I will actually keep my memory card using Git commands in my PC. Remember, the key factor here is keeping the code in your PC. So people actually get confused what GitHub and Git is all about. So Git is a tool that is actually free, and you actually use to actually access the version controls of the code that you are working in. Now, to install Git in your system, you just need to go to downloads, and you can choose the downloads. If you are using Mac OS, this is the side, and if you are using Windows and Linux, you can choose the type of Git that you want to have. So if you're using Windows, I'm using Windows, that's why we're seeing here. The latest version is 2.39.1. So however, if you have Git installed but you want to go to the latest Git in your system, just use Git clone and install Git using your Git. So everyone, if anyone here has got maybe Mac OS and Linux, you already have Git inside your system, so you don't need to hassle. But if you are using a Windows PC, you have to undergo this thing and use Git. So Git has got commands and whatnot that you need to have to use to keep your systems on the go. So make sure you download and just press the link here or download here if you're using Windows and Linux. You don't have to worry, you already have. Maybe you want to update it, just use git clone https colon two forward slashes github.com/git/git. You just have to do this. You have Git installed in your PC. So, however, there is also another tool that will actually take a look on what it is all about, which is called GitHub. So, go on the GitHub repository. We just need to press here GitHub and go to the first link right here. Just go GitHub. And what is GitHub all about? So GitHub is a website. Actually, you can see we're accessing it on our browsers. So it is a website. So on this website, what are we trying to do? We are trying to interface our code and also to keep it in a repository. So in a repository is the same as in a storage area or cloud storage area. So now you are not keeping it in your PC. Now you are keeping it online. So you can actually let people to use Git. You can actually let people to use your Git or your code. You can actually let people to actually copy your code and use it for further projects, or you can keep it as private so that you can interface it on your own. So this GitHub is just an interface. Shouldn't actually intimidate you, it's just an interface. So the commands that you need to know are just Git commands. GitHub, don't worry about this thing. That's why this is a commercial tool. It has got pricing for those who are working in large projects. So you can actually see the tools they do have. We got actions, packages, security, code spaces, and Copilot, which is also actually a good tool to write better code. So you can do like refactoring and code review issues and whatsoever. These are just tools that can actually give you give you some techniques when working with GitHub. So GitHubs are for enterprises if you are using maybe for large companies, but you have to pay for this to access this. And also you can take on GitHub sponsors and whatnot. So Git is just a website which you can access it. Now, in this way, GitHub has got also a powerful thing that lets us to do is to share and manage code within a team. So if you are working maybe a company with 10 developers, it's recommended that you use GitHub. Why is that the case? Because any changes are recorded, and if your team messes up the code of the company, you can actually know who did that. And there won't be any challenges yonena kuti kunamizira nzako that wapanga china chake. No, in this case you know who is responsible for that. So to sign in on Git, what you need to do, you go here, you press sign up if you are new to Git. So I suspect that you are new to Git because I'm taking this course as simple as possible. So make sure that you create your account by pressing sign up. So if you press sign up, you're going to be taken to another page where you're going to take in another page where you can actually see I think there is like a code or something, GitHub, they are full of developers. So you place your email right here. And once you do that, you press continue and create the account. And they'll send you verification code because Git is somehow very secured. You send the verification code. They send a verification code to your email. So you take the verification code, place it here, and boom, you have GitHub account that you can work within a team. So I believe that by the end of listening to this video, if you are here, make sure that you open a GitHub account if you don't have, because next week we are going to work together on accessing the code and edit it together live. So make sure you join that session. because that session is very important, and we'll be changing some other things together. So make sure you do that. But anyway, this is the end of this session. So make sure you download Git, install it in your system, and open a GitHub account if you don't have. So thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful day.